So let's get back to what you're here for, and that is that I'm going to help you change the feeling of being really overwhelmed to a feeling of clear, calm focus. We're going to use the tool that I use with my clients, which is called Eft Tapping. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques. Tapping refers to the way that we're going to stimulate acupressure points on our own bodies. So this is a kind of East meets West technique. The eastern part is acupressure, which comes from traditional Chinese medicine, and we'll be focusing on acupressure, acupuncture points on the upper body, head, and arms. And instead of using the needles like an acupuncturist does, we'll just be using our fingertips just to lightly tap like this. And there are a couple of things I want to tell you about this. First of all, I'll be honest with you, I don't have a clue as to how this works. There are a lot of theories out there. You can research them on Google, and what I believe is so far there's theories. They're researching it a lot, but I know it works. So to me, it's kind of like, I don't get how electricity works, but I'm going to turn the light switch on anyway. And that's what I do with tapping. It's a very effective, fast tool to get quick results in how you're feeling at the moment. So let's get on with it here. First, this is going to be really easy to do. You don't have to have any experience with this. I'm going to quickly go over the acupressure points that we'll be tapping on, just so you know where they are. And the first one is right here. It's called the karate chop point. It's right on the side of your hand. And next, it's a spot, it's called the sore spot on your chest. If you poke around gently a little bit, you'll find a place that's a little more tender than the others. This one we're just going to rub in a circular motion. The next spot is called the eyebrow point. It's right here on the bone at the beginning of your eyebrow. Next is outside the eye, right here on the bone again. And then under the eye, on the bone, under the nose, between your nose and upper lip. The chin is right in the crease here. The collarbone point is just beneath the collarbone in that little dip. Under the arm is right where your bra strap is on the side seam. That's under the arm. Liver is about the bottom of your rib cage there. Now the energy meridian that this point lies on goes vertically. So it doesn't matter where your boobs are when you're doing it. It's just about the bottom of your rib cage. Go a little up or down, doesn't matter. Next is the wrist. It's the inside of the wrist, right where your forearm meets the palm of your hand. And next is the top of your head. And I'm going to show you which points to tap on and just have you repeat after me. So we're going to begin. I want to tell you that EFT can't really create anything. It just helps to get rid of excess. So if something doesn't sound right to you and I ask you to repeat it after me, you can't make it true by tapping it in. It just doesn't work that way. But you might be able to release something that you're holding on a subconscious level. That's why it doesn't sound right to your conscious mind. And the other thing is you can't really do it wrong. You can't do any harm at all with EFT tapping, so don't get nervous about whether or not you're doing it right. Just play along with me and see if you can feel better. That's the whole point of it. So we're going to start on the karate chop point, and right now, I'm going to hold it away from the microphone. Right now, we're going to focus on possible subconscious resistance to letting go of this overwhelm, okay? So just repeat after me. Even though a part of me is not sure I should let go of the overwhelm, because I don't know if it's possible to let go of it. If you had a to-do list that looked like mine, you'd be overwhelmed too. I think I might be asking too much. Maybe it's just unrealistic to try to let go of the overwhelm. So I don't know if I'm going to bother. But even if I don't let go of the overwhelm, I want to love myself anyway. Because I'm doing the best I can. The same way I always do. Even though a part of me is not sure I should let go of feeling overwhelmed. Because I think it's my own fault. I'm the one who said yes to so many things. I'm the one with all the big ideas. I'm the one who hasn't been getting stuff done. So maybe I don't deserve to let go of this overwhelm. So I don't know if I'm gonna. But even if I don't let go of it, I want to respect myself. Even though a part of me is not sure I should let go of this overwhelm. Because what if I let go of it and then I don't feel like doing anything? That will be such a disaster. I need to get a plan first. And then maybe I'll let go of the overwhelm. So I'll tell you what, you could check back with me. And once I get a plan and I get it all figured out, maybe then I'll let go of the overwhelm. But I'm not sure it's a good idea right now. But even if I don't let go of it, I want to accept myself. And I want to accept my feelings. Okay, good. Now rubbing on the sore spot here. And you can use both hands if you want, or just one hand. Doesn't matter. Whatever works for you. So just repeat after me. Even though I've been feeling really overwhelmed, I want to love and accept myself. Even though I have all these overwhelming feelings, and it's getting out of control, I want to accept myself. And I want to accept my feelings. Even though I have so much overwhelm going on, I want to love myself anyway. And tapping on the eyebrows now. All of this overwhelm. All the things I'm so concerned about. All the worries I have about it. Feeling so stuck. Feeling embarrassed and ashamed about it all. All the anxiety it creates. Under the arms. All the ways I blame myself. And the liver, all the frustration about it. All the ways it makes me feel lonely and separate. All of these overwhelming feelings. I just don't know what I'm going to do. I feel so overloaded. My whole body is tensed up. I feel like I'm just whirling and spinning. I can't keep my thoughts straight. I get distracted so easily. I have way too much to do. And I don't know how I'm going to get it all done. I'm starting to really freak out about this. This is a way you can do both your wrists at the same time. All of these feelings of overwhelm. I don't know why I can't get it together. I see all these people online and they seem like they have it together. I don't know how they get everything done. I feel like I could work for 21 hours a day and still just put a dent in things. I don't know how to calm myself down. I get so overwhelmed, I just feel like crying. I don't know who to ask for help. And sometimes I just get so pissed off. Like, why can't things be easier? I really hate feeling like this. All of this overwhelm. I'm so sick of it. I'm ready for something different. Good, stop tapping now. Take a few deep cleansing breaths. And if you're thirsty, grab yourself some water. I don't know why, but tapping, acupuncture, deep tissue massage, they all use up a lot of water in your system. And they're more effective the more hydrated you are. So drink up and leave the caffeine alone. It should be something decaffeinated. So I want you to check in with yourself now and see how your feelings about being overwhelmed, how are they doing? Did they go up? Did they stay about the same? Or did they go down? Any one of those choices is absolutely perfect. Sometimes when you first start tapping, it brings the feelings that are already in there up to the surface. And I think that's a good thing because I just think of them, they're on their way out. And that's why we start by addressing those unwanted feelings. We're not creating them, we're not giving them any more power, we're just bringing them up to the surface so they can float on out. So now we're going to shift our tapping into the direction that we want to go. We're going to turn away from the overwhelm and towards the focus. So just follow along with me, and we're going to start by rubbing on the sore spot on your chest. Just repeat after me. Even though a part of me still has a sense of overwhelm, there's another part of me that's starting to calm down. And I want more of that. That's what I want for myself. So even though a part of me still has some overwhelmed feelings, there's another part of me that's starting to let them go. And I want to love and accept both parts of me. The cautious part that's still holding on, and the powerful part that's letting go. So even though I still have some overwhelmed feelings. I want to love and accept myself anyway. That's not all there is to me. And tapping on your eyebrow now. The rest of these overwhelmed feelings. The leftover too much feeling. I think I want to let some of them go. I want to hold on to the lessons learned. I want to hold on to being conscientious and knowing what I need to do. And I want to untangle all that from the anxiety. I want to untangle those good things from that big sense of overwhelm. I'm ready to let this overwhelm go. That's what I'm choosing for myself. Because I'm a powerful woman. I want to use that power in a calm way. I can feel myself calming down now. It's amazing how much clearer I can think when I'm calm. I can feel my mind clearing up now. It feels so good to be calming down. I know how to prioritize things. And I can do that with my clear, calm mind. I love that I have so many ideas. I love that I'm an ambitious woman. I want to keep all those wonderful traits I have and put them to good, calm use. I can feel things coming into focus again. I can remember all the things I have to be grateful for. I understand there's uncertainty ahead. And that's part of what makes business an adventure. Who knows what resources will show up for me? But I know when I'm calm, I can access my own inner resources. It feels good to be in touch with my intuition again. I love feeling this calm focus because this is what I choose for myself. Calm, clear focus. And it feels really good. I'm so grateful to be back to my clear, calm self. I think I want to stay here. Good, and stop tapping now. Take a couple of deep cleansing breaths again. And drink some more water, some more decaf tea. Be sure and stay really hydrated. And now check in with yourself again and see where you're at on that continuum from feeling really overwhelmed to feeling completely calm and focused. And if you're not where you want to be yet, then back up the video and tap along again until you get to a completely calm place. Because I don't want you to cheat yourself. It's really possible to get there. And as I said, sometimes in the beginning we've squashed those feelings down so hard that when you start tapping, it opens them up. And so then it can take a little bit longer to let them go. But it's totally possible to let them go. And I want you to feel the relief that I know is possible. So before we go, I just want to thank